words and pictures. Words and pictures.
Oh, stand back there, Charlie. That's just where Mr. Brown is going to bring the tree down. Oh dear, hello. We've got to have one of our trees chopped down today, so we're keeping well out of the way. Right, all clear now, Mr. Briley.
Right you are. Timber!
Oh, it's sad when a tree has to come down, isn't it?
Well, yes, but then a dead tree like that, that's dangerous. That could have blown down any time and done a lot of damage.
What are you going to do with it now, Mr. Briley?
Well, Charlie, I'm just going to saw it up in a short lengths, and then maybe a bit later on I'll chop it up for firewood.
Oh, here. Vicky, you don't need me in the library for a bit, do you?
Not really, Charlie. Why?
Oh, I thought I might give Mr. Briley a hand. All right, Mr. Briley?
All right by me, Charlie. Ready?
Yeah.
Why don't you give them a hand too? They'll need some help with the sawing. And while you're doing that, I'll look for a story.
This is the way we saw the wood, saw the wood, saw the wood. It's a very good way of keeping warm on a cold and frosty morning. You try it with us. This is the way we saw the wood, saw the wood, saw the wood. This is the way we saw the wood on a cold and frosty morning, on a cold and frosty morning.
Time for that story I promised you. The story's called Trog and His Axe. Well, let's meet the Trog family. This is Trog. This is Trog's mother. This is Trog's father. This is Trog's grandfather. He is Grandpa Gripe. One day, Trog, his mother, his father, and Grandpa Gripe were trying to pull a tree down.
Pull!
Father shouted. Pull! Mother shouted. Pull! Trog shouted. Grandpa Gripe pulled. And fell flat on his back. They had pulled at the tree all day, but they could not pull it down. The quicker wits can get trees down, Mother said. Trog, go to the quicker wits and find out how they do it. I will, Trog said. Trog ran over the hills and over the river to the land of the quicker wits. How do you get trees down? Trog asked. How do you do it? We pull and pull, but we cannot get them to fall.
It's easy.
The quicker wit said.
It's very easy. We chop the trees down. We use an axe. This is how we make an axe. We dig up a big flint. We chip away at the flint. Chip, chip, chip. We make a sharp end on it. Then we find a strong stick. We tie the flint onto the end of it. When we swing the axe and chop at the tree, chop, chop, the tree falls. If you are clever, the tree will fall just where you want.
Trog ran back to Father, Mother and Grandpa Gripe. It's easy, Trog said. I'll chop the tree down with an axe. Watch me make one. Father and Trog dug up a big flint. They found a strong stick. Chip, chip, chip. Trog made a sharp end on the flint. They tied the flint to the stick. Here is an axe, Trog said. And they all went with him to the tree. Watch me, Trog said. He swung back the axe. The flint flew off the stick and just missed Father's head.
Stand back!
Grandpa cried.
Stand back from that axe!
Oh,
Father tied the flint on again. And Trog swung the axe. Chop! 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 Went the axe. That tree is going to fall, Mother said.
Yes, it is.
Said Grandpa.
Which way will it fall?
Grandpa asked. Over there, Trog said.
Then I will stand over here.
Said Grandpa. Chop! 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 Went Trog's axe. It's falling! Mother shouted.
Yes, it's falling.
Shouted Father. And the tree fell.
Wait till I catch you.
Grandpa yelled at Trog.
You told me to stand here.
I'm not waiting, Trog said. And he ran off over the hills to the land of the Quickerwits.
Did you make an axe?
The Quickerwits asked. Yes, Trog said. I made a good axe.
Did the tree fall?
They asked. Yes, said Trog. It fell all right. It fell on top of Grandpa Gripe.
Poor Grandpa Gripe. It's not surprising he was so cross. Well, this is a flint stone like the one that Trog and his father dug up. This one was given to me by a friend of mine. He collects them, and he's very clever. He can make an axe out of flint almost as well as the Quickerwits. Watch how he makes a flint axe. First of all, he uses a very hard pebble to get roughly the size he wants. Then he uses a piece of bone. To chip the flint into shape. See how it's taking shape? The shape of a blade. The blade of an axe. And now he uses a grindstone. To grind the blade smooth. It's finished now. The blade has a good cutting edge. All he needs now is to fit it into a piece of wood. A sharp axe with a strong handle ready to chop. You know, thousands of years ago, before people knew about using metal, all tools like hammers and axes and knives were made from flint. Well, if you've got a museum near you, you could see if they've got a collection of flint tools. We borrowed this collection from our museum. Well, this round stone was used to chip with. It's called a hammerstone. And these long, thin blades with a sharp edge were used for cutting. And I expect you can tell what this was used for. Yes, for chopping. It's the head of an axe. An axe head. And now here's quite a different axe, looking for something to chop. Chop. Chalk. Chain. Chop. You know, I'm not sure, but I think I can hear the sound of chopping outside. Shall we go and have a look?
Chop the wood, chop the wood. This is the way we chop the wood on a cold and frosty morning.
Oh, that didn't take long, Mr. Briley.
Well, had a lot of help there, Vicky.
frosty morning, on a cold and frosty morning. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Have you stacked that wood up properly? Yes, keep stacking it then. Yeah.